Yo, guys, what's going on? Hello. I believe I believe we are live. Yes, I know. Everyone panic. It's pandemonium. Um we are hopefully back for good
I
for
farted
the
and a poopy almost slipped out.
Holy shit.
back with the dick and fart jokes evidently. All right, so also somebody gave me the power of this mixer over here that we got. We got a new mixer and it has the coolest buttons where you can basically make whatever you want on it, which is cool. And I'm gonna try not to overuse it, but I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Every time I make a really horrible dad joke, that's exactly what you're gonna hear. Okay, you're just gonna hear this.
Thank you.
I'll try not to make it crazy. All right, yeah. So we are back with the weekly. We're gonna make sure we get back to this weekly Winterhouse Gaming podcast. This will be. It's not always gaming, obviously, but you've been here for the past 100 years. We've been doing this. You know what to expect and what not to expect.
It seems like 100 years we haven't been doing this.
It's been. I'm not gonna lie. It's been probably a solid 10 months
Yeah, it's just
since we've done it.
Year.
Since we've done it,
Since you've done sit down podcast,
I
getting
think.
close, yeah.
Yeah, because
Because we were
I
doing
started-
D&D, and that was like its own thing. That was 6
oh,
months
so that was
ago.
probably 6 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
5,
has been a
6.
while, and you've heard me say this a bunch of times. We really do apologize to every single person that looks forward to what sort of entertainment that we bring to you.
God, our lives have
this
been
is not-
crazy, though.
I do want to express. I made a comment earlier. Actually, one of our fans made a comment in Discord, and it kind of hit me a little bit because I already know. You know, I told him, yeah, we're gonna go live. Well, I won't hold my breath, kind of thing. I don't know exactly what he said, but, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I kind of know that the faith in us has kind of dwindled over time, and he says, no, it hasn't, and I'm glad to hear that, but we were so like spot on with all of our timing and
Yeah.
all the podcasts that we did that wait, you guys have a podcast? Yes, exactly, Lucky. Exactly. So it kind of hit me a little bit because we didn't want to disappoint anybody. But the reality is this. Here's what it is. To me, it was a sacrifice because I was very unhappy with my last job. Okay. Ed saw it 100% because he worked for us. I was very unhappy. I ended up sacrificing Winterhouse, and that's what I feel. I ended up sacrificing time with Winterhouse to make myself happy in my professional life. Yeah, I'm working a lot and I'm tired almost all the time, but I am way happier than I have been in any job that I have ever worked. I'm excelling at this job and it feels great. Go ahead.
No, I was yawning. Man, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine,
Still
dude.
half hung up.
So we have a new person that has been hired on and started last Monday. He's doing great. He's going to go live by himself, I think, this next week. That will level everything out for me 100-fold, and I'm very excited about that.
That's good because,
we'll
man,
finally-
you have days that you're like staying way up north in a hotel.
Yeah.
And you're like
Well,
away from home.
I'm still going to do that.
I mean, you're probably still going to do that, but
Yeah. So that's every other Thursday night into Friday. But I spoke with the bosses and the powers that be, and I told them this is what I want. If I'm going to be doing these overnights and helping the company, basically I want to be able to get out early on Friday. Now that means working my ass off on a Thursday, doing my whole entire run Thursday, starting at 2:00 in the morning.
Yep.
And doing half my run for Friday on Thursday night. So right up until I have absolutely no time left for driving, I'm still working up until that point.
Yeah.
And I'll do that constantly to get out early on Friday. Early, 12 to 2. If I can get out in that time, I will be doing a very early stream on Fridays and every other Friday. Once I start getting a very solid back and forth schedule like that, it will be a 2-week combination of different times. It has to be because of the nature of what I do. But I will say, I'm very excited to get back. I know that Kelly's trying to work on his work too. He's got a very physically demanding job that wears him out at the end of the day.
Insanely exhausted every day.
Yep.
And it's not, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to get any better
Right.
because they keep shuffling all of us around, and
You
I'm
know,
about
and-
to take on a new run
Right.
this coming week. So
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best.
And maybe one of these days we can get Ed on a solid schedule. I know he's got a pretty tight schedule of what he does too over at Diamonds. But
hey,
it's one of those things.
I told you that in confidence, okay? Now, I don't only work for tips. I work for tips.
Mostly $2 bills.
Just the
Quarters.
tips.
Quarters.
He
actually.
works for just the
Pinch
tip.
'em.
Yeah, right. I want you to put it in a sock and just throw them at me. Just baseball pitch that,
Quarters.
right?
Quarters.
I'll always keep faith in you guys no matter what. And we appreciate that, Lucky. Thank you so much. I know that there's a few of you that will absolutely still have faith in us. And I always think about you guys constantly. I've even thought, okay, maybe
I
this
think
job
about you in the shower.
I sometimes think maybe this job I should not be doing. Maybe I should be doing something that allows me to accommodate Winterhouse Gaming more. But I'm not going to lie, I actually do enjoy doing what I'm doing. It helps me stay in somewhat of a shape, even though I gained 10 pounds after losing 30 or 40 pounds, so that's not bad. But I've never felt stronger than I do today, ever. And this is, like, awesome. I love that for myself.
Yep.
But, yes, so we are back. We are hopefully going to bring you, I don't know, I'm not going to say new content. It's not. It's going to be the same old shit every day, off and on.
Fart jokes and playground humor.
I do want to tell you something that's starting to happen that is happening more often than I want it to. And it's something that we were actually discussing right before this.
I was going to say.
You're pissed. No,
We're not going to talk about your sporadic memory loss, are we?
No,
I know
that
it's
was
a little
episode
early,
105.
but
And
Alzheimer's
we're not-
is coming quick.
It
and
is.
We're not going to talk about your sporadic memory loss, are we?
No. Nice. That deserves one of these. All right. So when I'm on my routes and I'm talking, because I talk to customers this and that, and I explain them. They're like, "Oh, what do you do?" "Oh, well, I shred paper." No, like, I don't know. What do you like to do in your spare time? Every single one of them feels like an interview, and it's kind of funny. So I tell them, well, I'm a streamer, and I'm a content creator with my partner, Kelly, and we
Do
play
butt stuff.
games. We do butt stuff.
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
So I'm explaining what we do and like the events that we do and bringing TVs and consoles for the kids to play and this and that. Really,
I
for
mean,
anyone
really,
to
that's
play.
the larger part of what we do.
It really is.
Yeah.
And that's a newer.
Development,
It's
so
sort
to
of
say.
branching out beyond the convention stuff is what we're doing recently.
Yeah.
And that part's cool. So I explained that to them, and they're like, "So you're a gamer?"
I mean, that's part of it.
And I'm like,
It's like a
"You didn't have to pause when you said that."
You're,
Like,
You made it sound like it was
you're
dirty.
one
Yeah.
of those.
I said, "Yeah, I'm a
Gamers?
gamer." And one lady, I shit you not, that's what she said. She's like, "But you're like older."
Oh, no.
Granted, this woman's in her 60s,
Oh, okay.
so I'm
Yeah.
not like a child to her.
Well, everything's a Nintendo to her.
I'm evidently a very like middle-aged adult.
You're a man child to her.
So we were talking. And I told her. I said, "Well, we have a studio in the Bangor Mall that we go to and we stream." She's like, "Oh, like an art studio?" I said, "Well, gaming." She's like, "Oh yeah, the gaming." And I'm like, "It's so weird."
Maybe she has
It was
Alzheimer's.
so alien to her that someone my age would be doing something like this.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like I freaked out between aged 30 and 34. I had like this weird little crisis. Like, oh, should I be doing something like this? Should I still do this?
Should I be playing video
Should I be
games
playing-
live
Yes.
at 30 years old?
It wasn't even playing video games
No,
live.
just playing video games.
It was just playing video games.
geez, I
like,
don't
what the
think-
hell am I doing with my life?
I
Like,
don't think
should
you
I be
can-
doing this shit? after I finally got over it and was like, fuck that. If you like something, it's
it.
not. I don't agree with the work with something you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
It's
I don't
like,
agree with that.
You know, when I was
because
starting
work
to
should
get,
be work.
when I was starting to get into my late 20s, I was asking myself a lot, like, should I really be playing in a metal band? Like, you know, is like playing.
That to me that's way different though.
I mean, it is
Like a
but
band's a band. I mean, all your
but-
metal, like, let's say for instance, your favorite metal band is, let's say they're older, right?
I mean,
Probably
they
some
are.
of them.
They are.
Yeah, they're
actually
probably in
are.
their
Yeah.
their 40s.
Yeah, they're in their 40s.
Late or early 50s. They're not sitting there saying, I don't know, I made a lot of money doing this, but
I'm almost 60,
I
man.
think
can't
I don't
do
know
this
if I should.
anymore.
I don't know if I should be doing this. Like, should I be? Still...
I mean, it is a little bit different than what they're doing, though, because we do make some money. However, it's not as much as they do.
right.
I think the big kicker there is when you think about it, what do you get little Timmy for his? I mean, get him the new game, get him the new console. You don't necessarily buy him the new set,
Right.
but you get the 15-year-old Timmy set.
Maybe.
Yeah. Right. So,
A little different.
A little different.
I always explain to these people.
But everyone
you watch
seems-
sports, right?
Yeah.
That's a game.
But here is the
I mean, it's
difference
physical.
between what I do with drums and what other people do with drums. You can make a living if you're a good pop drummer.
Sure.
But if you're a semi-decent metal drummer, you may never even see $10,000. You know, so that's why I was asking myself that when
We're
I
metal
was-
drummers.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely have to separate the hobby. You have to separate it that way, and it's important
Yeah.
to do so. And it rolls around the fact that, like, hey, if you make sure you always enjoy what you do. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. Keep saying it's not about the money. After a while, with this like little break that we took, it's like it's more about like the people, the fans and stuff that I've kind of feel like I've let down. You know?
Yeah.
I haven't had a conversation with Nils in so long, like an actual conversation
Neither have I.
off the record, and I actually feel terrible about it. I feel
Same.
terrible about it, but I'm also having a hard time like juggling my home life
Mm-hmm.
with my
The problem
social life,
that I'm running
And
into
then
work life, game life.
The problem that I'm running into is it's hard for me to spend an extended amount of time on Discord anymore.
Yes.
You know, because of everything that I do.
Well, before I was sitting at a desk, I could just sit there and on Discord all day long, and I did. But now driving the truck and being on such a tight schedule,
Have a chance to do anything.
I don't even
Yeah.
pause to text anyone. It's like go 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 go.
Yep.
But the reality, Discord, I do miss the conversations and the sitting in Discord, and I definitely want to try to do that again. But man, that part's going to be tough.
It is
Sitting in
tough, for sure.
Discord and sitting there chatting, playing games together with a few people we did. That I have a feeling that's going to be hard to do going forward. Ed, what's going on? Like everybody, Ed's here. By the
Hi,
way,
Yeah.
hey,
after
how you
Dave
doing?
shuts the fuck up.
No, that's cool. How you doing?
Not bad. I'm doing all right. I feel pretty good today.
I ask you how you're doing, but I sleep like 60 feet.
He does.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah,
whatever.
sometimes 6 inches.
I'm up.
There's
There's still a mile of gap between us there,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty good. I've been busy. I was down in East Newport like pretty much all last week, and
Nice.
then CERN most of this week.
He's a contractor, if you guys were wondering.
Yeah.
He's a gopher. Yeah.
Gopher.
Go
Yeah.
go for wood and get this. Go for.
Yeah,
Go and
exactly. So,
I'll sell myself short just for
Yeah.
publicity's sake.
you and I started playing Redfall,
Oh my gosh.
and I think it's
Oh, the broken
Important to-
game.
See, here we go. All right.
Go ahead. I want you to take this. I'm just going to let everybody know we started playing Redfall, and I feel like we might be the only person playing it. 2 people playing it, but go ahead.
It's. I went in with the expectations to have an individualized character, kill vampires, and have it be a little creepy, kind of thriller-esque. You know, I haven't really felt scared throughout this entire thing. I kind of wanted a horror game. That's besides the point. And I got an individualized character, similar to Left 4 Dead or Dead Island or whatever,
Right.
and I killed vampires. So I'm did all right with it. I think that I got what I wanted.
To me, the game reminds me, and I may be wrong, and you will definitely correct me. Maybe.
Actually,
I feel like this game, to me, it's Fallout 76 with vampires. Because now listen, hold on. Let me keep
I
going.
see what
Let me
you're
keep
gonna
going.
say. I'm gonna correct you.
Yeah. That
Okay,
was that
keep going.
part. But I'm
Keep
going to tell you why. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail. When you play this game, and I've said it multiple times, there's not a lot going on anywhere.
No, it's
Seems
a very
hollow
anywhere.
to me.
It's a very
hollow.
dead
Yeah.
world.
It's 76 also. Not very much going on. You have to go to specific areas to really find stuff. And then coming up to bad guys on the streets or anywhere is kind of like, it's scarce. It really is scarce. You have to go looking for it.
And when you do run into them, they are so like the AI is crap.
They're crap.
The AI in the vampires.
That's what
is
I
okay.
heard.
Dude, the red flag, I don't.
It's better than the human sees.
If you're comparing it, yes.
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 It's not good anyway, but
It's not.
It's going to be interesting, though, to see what it turns into, because apparently Bethesda has plans to keep supporting it.
Well,
So
they need to hurry the fuck up
yeah.
I
because
know.
I'm not gonna lie. This game is on. There's a time bomb. Just like the game I was playing this morning.
I mean,
Starship Troopers. I was playing Starship Troopers. Came out on May 17th. It's an early access game. It's on a time. It's kind of. I'm not going to say popular,
Ahead of it.
but it's fresh. It's new.
Mhm.
It's not. It's kind of like that Extinction game that
Yeah.
we played
Oh,
with the
yeah.
dinosaurs. It reminds me exactly like that. The cool thing is, I can't remember what those aliens are, but
Bugs.
they're just bugs. Yeah,
The bugs.
unreal. And they keep
They're
boom,
fast
boom,
and
fast,
quick
and
and
just there's fucking thousands of them.
Yeah.
It's insane. But the game is a ticking time bomb. There's going to be a point where there's going to be no player base. There is no servers. There's no local servers, so you can't really make your own servers. What are those called? The private servers there?
Just a private.
There's no private servers.
So you're forced.
There's no local co-op.
Oh, okay. So you're forced to play with 3 or
Other
4
people.
random people.
Uh,
If you play with any people. at
well,
all.
there's actually 5 different teams of 4.
Okay, so you get 20 people to a team.
You
and
get-
you're all fighting bugs.
Yes, you're all doing the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not really sure I understand what the point of that part is.
yeah, I'm not
Battlefield-esque.
Yeah.
So you get your
But
co-
PVE.
yeah, so you get your squad cohesion, then you orient with other squads. That way you can set up tactics and maneuvers. Actually, it's not Battlefield. It's more like the game Squad.
Right.
Which is like a super realistic milsim.
Yeah.
Or super realistic milsim.
Yeah.
And the whole concept there is that you have teams of like 8 or 9. I forget exactly. You coordinate with other teams. You have squad leaders.
Yeah.
People are moving
Right.
around the maps, and you're actually against other players in that.
So it's the point. The point is these games like that are on a time. There's a timer.
It's
Yeah.
crazy that you say that too, because
Redfall,
Redfall already has
they-
below 750 players.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why him and I play
players.
together.
Daily players.
Daily
Daily
players.
players.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's shallow.
It's bad.
That's bad.
It's bad.
For a Bethesda game,
So-
that is
But they only
really
published
bad.
it. They didn't develop it.
Yeah.
well, Arcane developed it. And
Right.
you know what
But
games they made?
Arcane
Prey
and Dishonored.
and Dishonored.
Dishonored was a huge.
Seems a little
and
weird, right?
Deathloop.
I never played Death.
I will
It was
say,
alright,
I will
but-
say, there's a few things I like about it. I like going and exploring different the areas. I like going in and out of the houses. You can go in and out of almost every single house. I said almost. Don't forget that.
It's more like 25%. It's a far fewer
Mm,
houses.
okay. Yeah,
it's,
maybe.
It's really not
Yeah.
that many.
And the whole point of it is it's got the faction areas, sort of. Not really factions, but there's different areas that you have to kind of clear,
Yeah, the underbosses.
like Far Cry.
And what you were saying to me
Jake and I did
is,
one, and it got banged.
what you were saying to me is that each like objective that you do seems like way too simple and way too easy.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
they're dead.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They're like,
We had
oh, hey, go over there and do this elaborate story, blah, 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 blah. Grab me the compass.
you're grabbing a pocket watch.
And
Well,
isn't most of the story contained through like audio logs and things like that?
Yeah, but the audio logs
that
are
annoys me.
independent to
And
The
the art for
character
the
you're playing.
cutscenes,
no, it's not
joke.
good.
it's a
Very
joke.
Yep, I've seen some of that actually, and
Yeah.
I watched reviews on it because I was just curious. I mean, I had kind of a bad feeling about the game from the start, but I watched reviews and I was just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
And then I saw gameplay and I was like, ooh,
I really want it to be good, but I'm not going to lie.
I
It's
wanted
just,
it to be good.
I am entertained with it.
Are you not entertained?
It's good mindless fun.
Yeah.
and there are some like fun things to do.
I'm sure there are fun things about it.
I think my big
Hey,
hello.
what are you doing? They just turned the lights off on us.
Um, My big thing was the mini bosses. They call them rooks. They are so just I simple.
Simple.
We took a rook down, and I mean we're not like underpowered or anything. Definitely doing fairly well, but we took a rook down in like 3 shots, and they're supposed to be kind of like this big deal, and it was sad almost.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
really,
it really
quick.
was sad.
Have you guys run
I like
into
some of
any
the
of the
movement.
Have you guys run into any of the glitches where you just can't shoot the bosses at all? Like,
I've run into a glitch
I
where
got stuck in a lot of places.
you got stuck under actually right at the entrance on the first day we played.
Under
when
the
you-
door.
Under the door,
Or
yeah.
gate.
A grate or whatever
Something
it was.
like that.
But I kept getting the glitch where my my scope would so I'd pull and we couldn't crouch.
awesome.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was another one. So you
Yeah.
can power slide crouch thing, press hold B, you can power slide. And we would come out of like a large point of interest and we just couldn't crouch anymore.
Wasn't there the one I couldn't shoot also? So we had to basically go
Possibly.
we had to go
Yeah,
out of the game and go back in.
we had to totally turn off the game. You had to actually reinstall it once.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it's not without issues.
Yeah.
Like don't get. But I shot vampire.
Yeah.
So
I
you
found
did
that
what
to be-
you set out to do.
And the vampires, like their actions and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
is kind of okay.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
The
They're
base-
fast.
So
ones.
the basic ones are all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're killing more cultists than you are vampires, though.
Yeah, and apparently the human AI is not so
Oh,
good.
Gosh,
It's not great.
Atrocious.
It's not great.
It's atrocious.
But I will say that it does have. If you're playing with a buddy of yours, it's a decent game. I play it on Game Pass.
it's free.
It's free,
Well,
so it's worth it in that point. I do hope that they fix everything.
just
Just
throw it in the
fix-
bin and start over.
yeah.
It's okay.
So I want to really quickly go back to Starship Troopers. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I will say that the replay value is unreal.
oh, cool.
Okay, it's so much chaos that it almost feels different every single time.
Good.
Okay, so chaos. Like
Is
go
it-
watch the
is it-
stream this morning.
Is
It's
it the
fucked up.
Is it the one map or is it a couple different maps? I mean,
There's-
it's all desert worlds. I imagine.
There is a couple different ish maps.
Are they large? I didn't even watch a stream this morning. Sorry.
Yeah, there's one of them that it's fairly large,
Mhm.
but that's the thing. You don't use
You're
the whole map.
constantly
You're
moving.
never using the whole
You're
map.
constantly moving.
You have to stay together. You have to. It's interesting. Okay, so you get into the game, and you find these different points that you have to basically capture.
Yeah.
Okay, so there, boom, capture the flag, whatever. You go to the areas, you capture them, then you move on to the next thing, where you go and you find these like oxygen capsule things or whatever the hell they were, or these gases that are in completely different sections of the whole entire map. Sometimes you have to split the teams. If nobody's communicating, you're just hoping that
You all have the
Some
same.
they all
idea.
have the same
Yeah.
idea, which the one I did today, which was kind of longer.
Is
that
the game
one-
like an hour long?
No, That one probably was close to it, but that was one.
More like 30 minutes. Then.
Yeah, the rest of them were 20 to 30 minutes ish. So after you collect all that gases and whatever that blue material is, you go and like set up this base, and you start building like defenses
Sure.
around this core.
Mhm.
And then after the time runs out,
Oh, you just get bombarded.
that's when the shit hits the fan.
Oh,
How many
okay.
times did you run
so
out of
you,
ammo?
So sort of like you have
Every
a
time.
certain amount of time to prepare.
But
for...
I had ammo. I
shit
had this
hit the
ammo
fan.
gear. I could just drop anytime.
Mm.
I also had this little tiny flying thing that would pick me up if I fell. That to me, you're gonna play as the operator. You're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna die a lot.
And quick too, I imagine.
If you've ever played World War Z. Yes, if you ever played
Yeah,
World War
yeah.
Z, the chaos of that does not match Starship Trooper.
Really?
And that game was fucking crazy.
Yeah, World War Z was insane.
Insane, dude. So this one's even worse. 100%, way more chaos.
Well, I mean,
will
World War
constantly
Z
die.
was also third person though too. So
Is Starship Troopers?
it's first
yeah.
person.
Huh.
Yeah. And it's $25. It's a preview, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Dave.
I'm losing game preview.
Dave, look at the cameras. Look, look.
Oh, what the hell?
Is anybody sideways, or am I just like?
No, you were definitely sideways. I was all sorts of like.
What happened?
It just tipped. That's all.
This is my contraption I built. And evidently it's working a little bit, but it's not working a lot.
I'm digging it.
Like that? Right now it's trying to check out your tits. Are you good? Okay, I think we're okay for a minute.
Is it slowly?
I think it's slowly
Like
going
I,
down.
the thing about it
It's
is,
like-
I think that happened like over the course of the fucking however long we've been doing this.
I'll have to
some shit
watch.
down.
I'll have to watch that
I
later because it's
didn't
gonna be
even
funny.
notice it until it was all the way
Yeah.
down.
So the problem is this.
Fucking hammer it on, dude. You mean me go get you a drill?
Playing
Wrench?
with his knobs.
Not playing. You're in public.
There are children downstairs.
Anyways, you guys want to go hang
Yes.
out at the park tonight?
That is a lot of. That is that was a lot of fun. I do think it's a decent. I do think it's a decent game for $25. I don't think I would pay more for it.
I don't know where
But I
they're
will
gonna
say
go
it's a
from
lot of fun.
here. Honestly,
Well, they could do like
What with games?
no,
as a whole?
no,
No,
with
no.
that with that game.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Well, they could do like a Hunt the Broodmother thing because there is the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
not a boss battle.
Not yet.
I haven't seen a boss battle yet.
Yeah.
The way you get guns is you upgrade, like you level up,
Sure.
Oh.
and it
Okay.
unlocks them that way. But some of the some of the characters are weird. You have one character that is made for sniping. He gets a sniper rifle level 13.
Oh, he doesn't get a sniper rifle before.
No,
He gets a battle rifle.
Yeah.
So like a low mag, semi-automatic.
but if you play the operator, you get a really decent sniper rifle that has max damage at level 2.
Huh.
Yeah.
That seems a little not balanced.
So at level 3 or 4, I think it's 4, I got 2 guns that seem a little OP. For sure.
So there's some rebalance.
That's why it's
And I'm not
beta.
saying I'm not saying
Preview
original
too.
overpowered for sure.
Do they have the like the so Starship Troopers is a funny series, right?
Yes.
It's a comedy. It's a riff.
It's hard
Yeah.
to that's the thing though.
It's meant
It's
to
hard
be.
to say it's a comedy though.
It's not a Well, okay, I say
It is and it isn't
It's
because
supposed to be taken
lightly.
It's not ironic. It's,
Right.
It's a spoof. What's a word for like a funny knock? Parody. It's supposed to be a parody.
Parody, spoof, parody.
It's a parody of like common 80s, early 80s,
Yeah.
late 90s sci-fi movies.
Who was the blonde in that? She was so hot.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
But I
Michelle
will-
Pfeiffer.
I will say, I don't know.
I don't
can't
know. I'm
remember.
just throwing names out there.
I haven't seen it in so long, dude.
But
Well, I thought it was funny that out of all times to make a Starship Troopers game, like, why now?
well, there was one
That
beforehand,
genre,
wasn't there?
there was. And in fact, this morning, I didn't have a game to post to put that I was playing because that one didn't show.
Yeah, it's brand new.
So I did one of the older ones,
Yeah,
and I
okay.
can't remember the name of it.
They had one that was like on the original Xbox, and it was super jank. And you looked like Master Chief more so than you looked like a Starship Troopers trooper, which was like and you had a jetpack.
which doesn't really sound like that bad, but yeah, I mean the point is it was a pretty. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun for $25, and I thought it was kind of worth that. Not really much more unless they do some massive
We'll see
overhauling,
what they do with it in the future. It could turn into something cool.
which I hope they do. If they don't, I will go back to one of the most amazing games I've played in a very long time. Zelda.
I'm picking it up on the way home, baby.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Treetop Simulator, but not what I was thinking.
Wait, the treetops?
Which game?
Dude, I
is
played that.
It's not
You mean the one
it's
on my
not
Switch?
It's not grounded. It's no.
When you're like the little stump guy?
No. Not grounded, but it's just like grounded. Little elf.
Oh,
That's the base.
small land.
Yes.
I do want to get back into that. Fuck, that's a good.
It's
It did
Treetop
look-
Simulator.
Pretty good.
It is. Yeah. But Zelda's very good. I'm not going to go into any detail at all about it.
It seemed fun.
I will say the same thing I said this morning. It's a very refreshing game.
Just cause.
Honestly,
Far
from
Cry
the
5.
10 minutes of gameplay you showed me earlier today, before we set all of this mess up, it looks fucking awesome.
All you need to know is go on YouTube, look up the guy that made a penis and beat all the bosses with it.
TTP. What's the TTP on that?
Yeah. It was fast.
30 minutes fast.
Time to penis.
I don't know. Dave made this fucking club with a gigantic rock on the end of it,
And that was just the
someone,
easy thing.
literally, someone came out
With
with,
the
the
same
same
thing
weapon and fucking
one-shot me.
one-shotted him.
Yeah.
And that's the screen, actually, if the TV was on, that it's stuck on right now. It's
Yeah.
the game over screen.
Yeah. So that game is refreshing.
I'll be picking it up as soon as I leave here, for sure.
I really liked the old Zelda, like the one before this.
Breath of the Wild.
Fucking Jinx, you all owe me a
But
fucking
that
Coke.
one is like terrible compared to this.
I don't have any Coke on me right now, sorry.
I just like the way it smells.
Right? I'm just like the
I'm
way-
sure.
This headset is squeezing my head. Terrible.
Dave, you've got a fat head.
Dude, I do have a fat head.
What the fuck?
It's because I'm also wearing a hat. So it's like
And glasses, so
And
it's like
glasses.
pushing your ears.
glasses. I'm getting new
Glasses.
glasses on June 6th. I'm very excited about it.
You
It's a
getting the
long
ones with
time
the
coming.
speakers in them?
Yeah.
You're getting
too.
glasses with speakers
Fuck
in
yeah.
them?
Yeah.
That's so
So
extra.
these pieces right here,
Yeah,
they're just
yeah.
a little bit. Actually, they're no thicker than what you're wearing right now.
These are Armani exchanges.
Wow.
And they have
They're $100.
they have
Bougie bitch.
Bluetooth in them, and when you put them on the case at night, when you put them in the case at night, they
They
charge
charge.
in the case, and it protects your lens. And it
That's
protects your-
so much, Dave.
it's so stupid. I know.
That's so much.
It's
I
the closest
mean-
I'm ever going to get to Google Glass.
Why don't just buy a Google Glass? They're probably cheap now.
$1,500. Well,
No
yeah, they're probably
way.
giving them away.
No way, they're $1,500. No one buys them.
They were in
anymore.
the well, I think they were $3,000.
There's no one
They were
buys
pretty
them.
And nobody
fucking
buys them.
expensive.
Yeah.
You probably could get like a used one off of eBay for like. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold
I
on.
got you.
Hold the phone.
I watch a guy on YouTube. I can't remember his name, but I'm not even subscribed to him. He just pops up, so I watch it. But he's always wearing his constantly as he's going through the whole thing. And I'm just like, looking at himself, or like, what is he doing? They're probably like $900. And I wouldn't pay $900 for something I can do on my cell phone.
No.
No, I mean, and something that you could easily break, more easily so than your cell phone.
Right.
So get a used pair. You can get a used pair of Google glasses. $250.
Oh my God, they
Damn,
tanked bad,
dude.
dude.
$250.
That's
used,
fucking
of
awful.
course. I think new. I didn't see new, but new is probably about.
Right.
I
But
mean, if you
still.
ever wanted to splurge just for the hell of it,
What was the point of them?
it was supposed to be this new
Well, you have a heads-up display. Like, I'd
Yeah.
get nauseous.
That's exactly what it is.
I
It's
would
a
get
heads-up
so
display.
nauseous. Having something in front of my eye while I'm watching other, like I can do,
And it has
VR,
voice
but, like,
control, but I think it also had like Retina input. Not
oh,
Retina, but
retina
like tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which in the new PSVR 2, I heard that's amazing.
No retina tracking.
It was really weird because when D-Rail was playing with me on a game, I was using a Quest 2 and he was using the tracking, and he was making faces at me, and it was the most realistic thing I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
And he could like move his eyes and make his eyes like you could see his eyes moving all the way around. Dude, it was unfucking real.
That's
funny.
It made me want it.
That's so spooky.
Bad. Yeah.
Well, I mean, people are saying that the best way right now to play Gran Turismo 7 is with PSVR 2.
And they're getting aggressive on all their games they're making.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
making a lot of fucking
And I've
games.
heard
and if
that-
they have Project Alex come out, you were mentioning Project Alex.
Yeah,
If that game comes out for PS5, PSVR,
I will be
holy
getting it,
dude.
Project Alex was pretty fun actually.
It was
It was
I didn't
amazing.
mind it.
I loved
I
it.
spent way too much time playing with the fucking bottles of liquid inside of them.
Honestly, like that game was pretty crazy for its time in VR.
Mm-hmm. Oh, show.
I liked
So-
it.
Um,
I would play it again if they came out with it for PSVR 2. I mean, it's rumored. We don't know if it's for sure, but that would be cool.
do you guys want to see something cool our new Mixer does?
Something cool. Mixer?
Mixer.
The new Mixer does?
Mixer does.
Okay, hold on.
Plugging it into your phone.
I'm plugging it in my phone.
Okay.
Hey, you can plug it into my phone, and I'll play you guys all sorts of fart noises.
Okay, Google. Oh, we don't have a Google Home here, do we? Fuck.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Calling your brother.
Pick up the phone, Jake.
Oh shit. What? Oh, what has a little dick and hangs upside down?
What?
You know the joke. Come on.
What's up, Dave?
Yo, what's going on, man? You're live here with the podcast, Winterhouse.
What's up, podcast?
I was
How's
just
it
showing him
going?
what what our new Mixer does. It can make phone calls.
That's pretty cool.
It
Well,
patches it.
you kind of like
Can you like change my voice and stuff while I'm on the phone with you?
I can't change your
yeah.
voice, but you can.
Nope.
Kelly, Ed, myself can hear you.
Yeah, we can all
clear
hear
as
you, and
day.
you can hear all of us.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Let's call the White House.
It's called.
1600
Might as
Pennsylvania
well.
Avenue.
No, that's the
Yeah.
address.
Oh, yeah.
Something
That's the
like that.
Pentagon, Dave.
We know there's
No,
one
that's
not-
retard
that's
there
the-
that
That is
lives
the
the
White
White
House.
House.
I thought that was the Pentagon.
It's an address that everybody should know.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
57 Snow Drive.
Which one's that?
That's
Your
my
mom's
old.
house?
That's my old house.
It's your old Yeah. All right, we just wanted to call and say hi.
That's where it used to be.
Yeah, right. That just means that next time we schedule the podcast, you can be on it.
Heck yeah.
Who
I'll
asked
do
if
it.
I was available tomorrow?
I'm available for tomorrow.
No clue.
20
Joseph,
bucks an
are you
hour.
available tomorrow? Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah. All right, I'm hanging up on you.
Hey, you guys have fun.
All right,
All
we'll
right,
talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye.
I love you, Jake.
That's pretty cool, though.
That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah.
Can you call out? So that was called out through Facebook.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
no, that was my. That was
Oh, it's
phone.
regular phone.
Yeah.
Okay. You think that you could call out through Facebook and
Yeah.
apps? Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. No, you can play any audio through it. It doesn't matter. It
Do you
just
want to
picks
like
up audio.
really mess with people and you just call me through Messenger and then we like talk through the mic and through Messenger at the same time? Just
It would echo.
backfeed like crazy.
What are you doing?
Helps if I
It sounds like someone leaning up against a shower wall.
What's it? What is that?
God damn.
God damn. God damn. Oh my god.
You gave him so much.
I'm glad I
access.
have the capabilities of like muting.
Oh, fart joke.
Wait, do it again.
Slipped out.
What the fuck?
Do they have the do they have the Ram Ranch? Do they have Ram Ranch in there? 15 sweaty cowboys at Ram Ranch. Is that how it goes? Not
Oh, you're gonna get us zucked with that.
really? No way.
Yeah, Nintendo's very serious about their.
That's from like
Jesus Christ.
50 million years ago.
Woohoo. I'm just glad I have control of the volume. Holy fuck.
That's something hit the back of your pants. Something hit the back of your pants on that one, and it hurt.
Oh my god, I feel bad for the person that had to make that.
And it hurt.
Do you think they set up a studio with microphones and stuff and just had people eat a
Dude.
bunch of crap?
Probably.
We
Dude.
need a bunch of people that are lactose intolerant.
Today we're eating beans and recording the results. Anyways,
The parts.
bean flatulence number 1.
Oh my god.
And then just fuck.
Oh, I turned you down there, buddy.
Oh.
I know, but I'll give you one more. Hold on.
All right,
Okay,
all
go
right.
ahead. Make it count. What the hell?
You ever
That's
just
farting into a fan.
You ever lay one out on a timpani drum?
That's about what it sounds like.
That was wet fart slowed down.
Wet fart, slow down. Oh god, that's
Oh,
nasty.
jeez.
Oh man. All right, so we have plans to obviously jump back into the podcast. Today being reboot. I can't remember how many
The
times we've
reboot
rebooted.
of the reboot of the reboot.
Yes, exactly. We've done it thrice.
I can't count past 4.
I can only count to 4.
That's about what my bank account looks like right now.
Oh.
All right, we got to get going because I've got to go to the tool bar, which is just a bar in my friend's garage.
Sweet.
And there's also tools in there. That's why.
Nope,
it's-
There-
he's the tool.
No,
That's the
he's-
joke.
he's-
That's the joke. Yeah.
He is- yeah.
No, he's cool. I love the guy. But he does have a I got to tell you real quick. He purchased for his garage bar that just a few friends go to.
Sure.
He purchased a full keg and didn't realize
How much?
that
is-
he shouldn't have done that. It's 100 and
No.
no, it's
It's
two
525
525 beers.
Oh,
He should have got a pony keg,
Dang.
which is 90
Yeah.
beers.
Well, they sell sixths, quarters, and halves, right? And
Which one's
half
the
is
ponies?
Sixth.
That's sixth. Okay.
And that's 50 beers. 50
I
to 60.
think pony was 90. Let's look it up.
A pony is even small.
No, pony's this tall and
Yeah,
one of those
60 beers.
one of those thin mints. I can't remember. Let me find out.
It's a sixth.
However, I laid down to
Might be
Sugar
75. It's like less than 100. It's the 9.
Like, he better get
Right.
busy drinking.
Yeah.
Because that's.
I didn't tell Carrie we were doing the podcast. And she- what?
What?
Okay, so how many beers
Or in a sixth.
are in a
How
pony?
many beers can
are
you
in
fit in a
kegs?
pony?
In a regular keg.
Let's just do keg sizes. Okay,
Half
ready?
keg.
This doesn't
So
give
there's
me.
half, quarter, and
Let me just do a pony then. Giving me math.
well, yeah.
F.
Oh, right here. This is exactly what I wanted. It's the picture. Okay, so, there's one called the Homebrew, which is says 18 liters.
18. Listen, man, I don't do man.
Oh, right here. No, I got it. 1/6 keg.
Yeah.
Is 53 beers.
Wow. Okay. So when I said it was 50 or 60 beers,
That's not a pony though.
what's not a pony?
The pony is 83 beers.
So it's a fourth.
The fourth.
It's a quarter. Okay.
There's also a quarter that is tall and skinny, which is the same thing,
Yeah. They're just
and that's
different-
83 beers.
It's just a different holding the
And then a full keg. No, a half keg is 165 beers. That's a fuck ton of beers.
That's still a lot.
So he's got a full keg.
Got a full keg, basically double that, right?
Damn, what was
Yeah,
the man
well,
thinking?
2, 3, so that's
It's
like
like
370 something.
Yeah,
He needs
so
to have
like
a couple
almost
of ragers
400.
over there to finish that damn thing off.
I mean, even if you consider
That's why I'm asking you if you want to go.
If
1,
I didn't
2,
have to go
3.
practice tomorrow and get up at like
That's
fucking
true.
5 a.m. to
If
get
you
down
had
there, I
4
would.
people consistently drink, say 10, which is not hard.
No, I
you
mean,
could you could get it almost
especially
done.
when it's Bud
This
Light.
is what it's like to be an adult.
You could get it almost done, and that's the lifespan of a
Right.
keg.
Yeah.
Almost. But you need 4 people to drink 10 beers a night.
Yep. So a homebrew,
A night.
a homebrew
And that's
keg,
only 4 people. And if you have any less than 4 people,
Oh, you're
yeah.
a homebrew keg is also called a corny keg. It's one of those really, really skinny tall ones. And that's the 53 beer one.
corny?
It's called a corny keg.
Huh.
There's also the 6th barrel.
Yeah, 6th barrel.
One step up from that, but that's only 55 beers. Then the pony short keg is 87 or 82. And then the slim quarter, which is a tall pony, same thing. And then a full size keg, actually half keg. That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking
want
beer.
to know is how many beers can you fit
It's like he
in a
panicked.
tall pony?
That's
83.
83 beers.
No, I mean like a pony.
He's like, okay, all right. So if we slaughter, if we're gonna
no.
slaughter animals,
No, we're just going to get horses drunk. We don't need
Yeah,
to kill
yeah.
them.
We don't need
okay.
to kill them. We just need to
Yeah.
feed
How many
the tall
jackasses
pony.
do you-
Yeah. How many
3 gallons?
beers can you fit in a jackass?
I'm taking 3 gallons. 3 gallons.
3 gallons of beer?
3 gallons of beer. That's my guess.
okay.
How many beers does that come out to if each beer's like 16 ounces?
Well, they do get drunk off
it's 8
fermented
beers a
apples.
So 24 beers.
Damn. That doesn't really seem like
24
that much.
beers.
Yeah.
You don't think 24 beers?
All right,
3
guys.
gallons of
Thank you
beer.
very much for joining us on the Winterhouse Gaming Podcast.
Math.
No clue what happened. I'm gonna hit this button right here.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Take
this
your
is gonna be
pants off.
really 70s porn.
See ya.